This means speak disrespectfully to or criticize. Somebody been out here dissing you. They've been talking about you because the moment you stepped out in that courage and did something different than what they used to, they sat around and laughed at you. They mocked you. They told you that you wouldn't succeed. They told you that you couldn't be this and that. And listen, sweetheart, God is coming right in and clearing your name. God is coming right in and watering that seed. Again, you are disengaged, emotionally detached. Speak disrespectfully to or criticize. Every tongue that rise up against you, that's going back to the scripture, you, baby love, you will refute. You don't have to wait on God. God is giving you the strength, the power to do it. You got the courage, and because you decided that you was going to step out big and bold with your shoes and walk heavy, baby, I'm telling you, you are dismantling some people. You are dismantling their egos. You are dismantling their groups. You are dismantling their agendas. You, sweetheart, you look like a one-man show, but you're not. You walk in.
You know, I remember being in the hospital when I got burned up and Kent died, you know what I'm saying? That next night, you know what I'm saying, after Kent's wife, Bonnie, walked out, you know what I'm saying? And me and Kent had talked till 12 o'clock at night. That's why I know Kent might not be dead all the way, but he's supposed to be. He don't even supposed to have no skin up on him. But I saw him and wiped his hair. He just was burned in the head. He didn't want to be. So Freddy Krueger could be Kent. You know what I'm saying? But this Adam and Kent Green telling you ain't nobody dead but the spirits of the money. You know what I'm saying? The money. You know what I'm saying? That's who think you owe them money, is the money. You know what I'm saying? The money that they gave the power, you know. So if you owe rent and you're not on time and get 3 days to pay it, they might not play by God rules, what that's saying. You know what I'm saying? Or they might send somebody, you know, of importance, not no gang member, no thug, but you know, somebody of importance to give you a letter or put it on the door saying eviction, you got 3 days to get out. You know what I'm saying? Get your things to get out. And then they got to do that by a constable. If it ain't of God, it's got to be by a constable. Because God got to go to Mars realtors to tell them that, you know, Adam is late on his rent. Because they ain't supposed to know. Nobody's supposed to know. Nobody's supposed to be in your account. That's how come I know people in their camp, because I almost didn't have money for my lights. Then my water got cut off because they was on the same thing. So water is tied on in the light, and your electricity, and your phone, and your cable. If you got it, you don't have cable. So you don't have to worry about their old roots. Their old roots is cable. That's why they tried you with that bright manor shit. So, and that's bright manor. Trying to stay alive in Bay City. So, you know what I'm saying? I don't play with my words and I don't play with people's lives. There's Mama Lucy, and that could be Diane, and Mama Lucy, the Brown, Nancy Brown's self. You know what I'm saying? And Adam damn sure Emerson. So, don't mess with nobody and say I'm sorry, because all of us are your ages. You know what I'm saying? But we not raising a grandson. You know what I'm saying? But no, ain't nothing gonna happen to my daughters to make it where I have to raise their kids, or my sons to make it where I have to raise their kids.
Quick question. Have you ever hit record on a video and thought, what the heck am I going to say? You're not alone. Most coaches guess their way through video ads and driving traffic, and it's exactly why
news, or you listen to some music, or you're watching a movie, or somebody plays the guitar, or someone have a guitar here. This is somebody here that, you know, this, you know, could be sneaky. You can be dealing with a charmer, okay? A snake, a charmer, someone that loves music, okay? So this is somebody very sneaky or sneaky here. Let's see, but there's harmony here. So they love music. So music could be involved in some sort of way, okay? This is an ex or a lover. So this could be a new person or past person for some of you. They're going back down memory lane. Okay, this is something about the past, old flame, nostalgic. Okay, so this is an ex or a lover or ex-lover or lover particular. Welcome everybody. Thank you all for being here. So yeah, they're going back down memory lane. So this is someone who is contemplating their feelings and emotions through music. You could be hearing music messages. Yeah, but this is somebody here that's going back, you know, in their feelings. Let's see. They're a little stressed out. They have some type of regret here. Let's talk about it. Okay. So somebody here is working with the point of them being nostalgic, okay? So yeah. This is somebody in regret completely about their situation, themselves, depression, panic attacks, restless, not knowing
tell me
what to
as
do.
a son,
So they could be up all night in their feelings and emotions, can't sleep, can't, you know, just stressed. Okay, so this could be a lot of anxiety, nostalgia, introvert energy. But someone has this point of, you know, apology because of
somebody that's
the way
your
things
chick,
have occurred or transpired.
I know Belinda
So this could be
just
some
got
masculine
you
here.
out there alone right now.
Wanting
Michael
to apologize.
Jackson showing him dead in
Need to
the bed
apologize or thinking about an apology because
you
this was a mistake or a situation here. This could be a feminine energy just as well, feeling guilty. Okay, and it has them stressed. This ex, this lover, this ex. Okay.
For me to be,
but music could be involved in some type of way. So they could be a musician. They can own a guitar. They're doing music, or you know, they're going down memory lane. Let's see what else is going on. Thank y'all for being supportive. Get the thumbs up right here. Yeah, they want to hook up. This is somebody that ghosted you.
Darlene ain't died.
Okay? They could be having legal issues. This is somebody here that's going through a breakup, have gone through a breakup here, but they want to express themselves. This is somebody could be watching you on social media. They're going to be coming to your home. Okay? You've been doing some healing. Let's talk about this.
You are as angel in heaven and you cannot die no more.
So somebody that you hooked up with that ghosted you could be rejected you in a situation. They could have legal issues, going through breakup, separation, or divorce here. Legal issues, breakup, separation, or divorce of some sort. This is somebody that want to hook up with you or that you hooked up with. This is a lover or ex that's in regret, having anxiety. Okay? But yeah, they're having these legal problems, legal matters. Whoever this individual may be, this could be you, this could be this person, individually walking away from a situation, your breakup, separation, divorce, judgment. Okay? This is somebody that's on social media.
With a tongue in his mouth.
Okay? They're on social media and basically, or they're not on social media, they don't want you on social media, or they're not on social media and they're at a distance. So this could be a distance connection between you and this individual, okay? Or they're looking at you on social media, but they have this vague meaning or explanation here. So this is somebody here. Somebody, you've been doing some healing, so somebody's coming to your home, or you're moving into a home, or there's a home involved here. Okay, of some sort. So they could be watching your home, riding by your home, or whatever particular. Or you could be moving to a home, or them visiting your home, or you're working at home, or work from home, or you know they're stopping by your home. However, okay, let's see what else is going on here. So you may not be expecting this. It could be an unexpected visit, or you know, particularly something dealing with the home situation, whether you're working from home or someone coming for to move in with you, or a new property, or buying a home.
Move your ass out, Daddy, to move your ass out, because
but you've been doing some healing your wounds, improving yourself, particular meaning, trying to progress from this. Could be from this anxiety or stress here.
Christ that's knocking.
Oh, Lord Jesus. Be sure to like, follow, share, and subscribe, y'all. Thank you all for being supportive.
All right, now I'm going to ease on, because she didn't, me and her talked a few times, but really didn't get nowhere. That was the one I said.
Live works. We got some kind of service back. We don't have power yet, but I finally got an LTE on my phone today, which just felt like relief.
Pray for Jamaica,
and I'm here by a doctor's office and using the Wi-Fi. What's going on with you guys? First and foremost, thank you for all of your prayers. So I just want to like touch on that, the power of prayer. So, and I'm going to give you guys an update about everything that's going on, but there is a channeled message surrounding this because my brethren was talking to me right before this storm hit. She didn't really know anything about it. And she was just like, she kept talking about the power of prayer and how, and I knew this, I forget which culture it is. I think it's many different religions that speak about how like prayer is the most powerful thing you can do for somebody. Collective, I don't know if you saw those little videos that I posted, but in my general vicinity of this, like I watch shit rip off. I watched so much destruction where I was based, but where I actually was, nothing. I had my door open for most of it. And I even had a bundle of plantain hanging there that is there to this day.
She looked like my old neighbor.
And I feel like it has something to do with the prayer. Anyway, regardless of all of that, there's so many downloads, there's so many channeled messages, like spiritually, like with regards to like soul activation. This just triggered a massive awakening. Okay. Then there were people who were asking me why I didn't go home. First of all, this is my home. Okay. No, I wasn't raised in, I wasn't born here and I didn't raise here. I was raised in Toronto, Canada. Okay. All of the GTA you already done know. But I'm half Jamaican. I've been going to Jamaica, coming here to this country since I was a little girl. So if I say I love this place, if I say that this was a dream, if I say that this is true love, what I have for this country, then why would I leave in the hardest of times? And I ask you that question because I was really thinking about it. I'm like, wow, this is, when people were saying that, because I know most of you don't feel that way. Not a lot of people said that to me, but when the people who did say it to me, it was more a reflection of them than me, honestly. And I thought about how many times they didn't get to see the best of love because they gave up during the hard times.
Maker. You know what I'm saying? Your real maker.
I want you guys to to make something clear. Nobody's tripping out like me. The resiliency, the fortitude, the fearlessness is unmatched. I can't stop crying though. I can't stop crying. The destruction I've seen, what people are going through, I cannot wash the emotions.
Indian family.
And
Diana family.
But I don't want to be weak. Even though it's not a weakness, but it's perceived as one. There's just times I don't really give a fuck and I'm just gonna weep and weep and weep. Because I just seen some shit that are gonna change me for the rest of my life. I've never seen nothing like this. The videos, nothing does justice to be able to really show you what people are going through here. You understand? People who are already vulnerable, people who are already going through it, people who still haven't even recovered from the last hurricane. There are people's homes, fuck the roof, there's one wall standing. They lost 3 walls and a roof. Do you understand? There are people who don't have a wall. They don't have nothing. It's insane. Now this leads to a message about purpose. What drives you? What activates you? Collective, you guys might not go through a natural crisis. Some of you will in your own shape, form, or fashion. You're going to go through something very similar to this. It just might look different. But it's the same intense energy. It's the same. Okay, here's some other shit. So you see how
coming up from the bottom.
You see how there's been no electricity, no Wi-Fi, no current, all of that shit. My brain has been healing. It is insane. I swear that is why I'm getting so many downloads. There's less interference. There's so much less interference when you don't have current and Wi-Fi and all these things going through the radio waves. We call them radio waves, but I don't know what you would call it, but it's like
shit that's in the water.
It's a form of radio waves. Think of what we telepathically communicate to each other on. the dogs, the cats, the birds, us. Those are like radio frequencies. And when you have no interference, oh my God. And I just feel like that's why nobody was really worried, because they already got the codes, they already got the downloads, they already knew that this is the tower. So here's another thing. A lot of people have been saying that this is man-made and stuff like that. I'll be really honest. I watched nature. I watched the rage of Oshun. I watched
the ocean.
The culmination.
45 miles.
I feel this is the long and short collective. I feel like this is the tower. This is the tower. The Jamaica that is built up because of this is going to be something today people can't really comprehend. There's no time for this shit right now. For the bots, for the zombies.
Yeah, that same Mona.
Yeah, that's another thing. There's so many fucking downloads. Holy shit, there's so much change that's afoot. Like, because of this hurricane, so much is going to get revealed. It's going to, the corruption and the misappropriation of funds and how the powers that be here sell out the people for the resources and the accolades of the same oppressed.
Friends that are best friends in a life that you knew, once knew. Even your DNA, shit, man, why I go out?
Your body feels old and heavy lately. On Monday, November 3rd, we start the chair workout program.
Oh, my dear nasty.
Welcome back, family. Welcome back to What's the Juice at the GCT 1111 Energy. So this may be significant to some of y'all, okay? No projection. Every time I get ready to do this little, horrid, but it's okay. It's supposed to help you, okay? Every time I get ready to do something, right, I channel a message. Let me tell y'all. Ooh, and I just heard loud as day. They're jealous of you because you're half alien. I said, what? Or that's how they're viewing you. They are viewing you to be half alien.
No, I ain't.
So,
oh God, none of them.
Spirit's gonna have to tell us about this energy, because I am wondering if it's because of your gifts. Maybe gifts like yours are only given.
Not real, and whatever that word development for them.
That was interesting. It's because of your gifts.
Ignorance ain't either, but that's just ignorance.
You're half alien. They want to. These folks,
so
they've been studying you. They want to study you. Yeah, be careful. Because I'm like, you ain't no science project, but somebody out here feels like you were half alien. So let's tap into this energy and see what it is that the divine needs and wants us to know. First and foremost, we will be invoking our protection, okay? So I call upon the divine light.
Yeah, we did. We had chicken wrap.
And I'm sorry. Hold on. I just heard this loud and clear. Thank you for your likes, your shares, your subscribes, and tap it in and hit your notification bell. You see, I came in hot because I'm like, what? Okay, now we can bring in our protection. I call upon the divine light to surround me. I invite my ancestors, guides, and protectors to stand with me. No lower energy may enter this space. Only what serves truth, healing, and highest good is welcomed here, and so it is. Ashe. Okay, family, so now listen.
Yeah, it might have been old self in the beginning.
They feel, look, my little alarm on my machine going off. That's confirmation. They feel like you are half alien. Now, what is this? And this is a sinking feeling for them. They have a bad hunch about someone that proves to be true. Look, ooh, shut up. So they feel like this is a bad hunch, and it does prove to be true. You are half alien. And they could have been sensing this, or you could have been sensing this, okay? And some of you could have found it to be maybe an overwhelming thought, maybe an anxious thought, but they are definitely dreading this. because something you've done has proven that you are. And there's anxiety and worrisome and realization and a forebonding here. Fool, shut up. Oh, Lord, I just heard that. What if somebody... What if somebody knows that you have alien and now they're worried about something? Oh, let me see. I'm not following it, but 3-Eye Atlas came into mind, and I do remember getting a message where, y'all could have probably summoned something that was, a quadrillion like years away, and then it just arrived. But somebody does have a bad hunch about someone, and it had proved to be true. This is you. They got a sinking feeling here. Why they got a sinking feeling? What's the sinking feeling about?
Dean means teacher. We got Dean on our side.
Damn.
Moses and
you got make believe and win. Okay, let's see how the order of the message goes. Okay, flawless execution. Some sort of project or a task goes off without a hitch because you paid attention to some sort of detail and going as planned. So you are in alignment with whatever source has you in alignment with, and a precise implementation. So you implemented something at the precise moment. And this could have been some make-believe, La La Land energy that hey, we always speak about heaven on earth. Well, peep game, let me explain something to you, family. That has always been a saying, heaven on earth, right? And what does heaven on earth look like to you? Full of vegetation, synchronizations, just a very high vibrational energy, right? Let me make it make sense. Well, I'm trying to...
Jesus wasn't supposed to teach people and then go back and tell on themselves. You know what I'm saying? Michael didn't. He just bust y'all behind with some stuff that really told the world. Man, what kind of man? Nobody got no heartbreaking news on the Ice Cube. Better not.
How about you help me find a husband?
It ain't the oldest, it ain't the youngest. It's the treatment.
Mm-hmm.
It's not the oldest, Amber. It's not the good-looking one, Amber. It's not the one got money, Amber.
Handler is your husband.
It's the one honest.
Not husband, but handler.
And not too many of them honest nowadays.
There's some good men out there. But what it is now, it's the women. It ain't the men no more. The women gone bad. The women's gone bad. It ain't the men's now. It's the women done gone bad.
You gonna flip the script on us?
Yeah, it's the women done gone bad.
You a woman yourself.
I'm a woman myself, but I don't do half the things I see these women do now.
They don't care no more.
Well, that's when the men don't respect them. That's why. Let me tell you something, Amber. You got to give a man respect to get respect.
How about you help me find a husband?
It ain't the oldest, it ain't the youngest.
Right,
it's the treatment.
That's Mama Francis.
It's not the oldest, Amber. It's not the good-looking one, Amber. It's not the one got money, Amber. It's the one honest.
And not too many of them honest nowadays.
There's some good men out there. But what it is now, it's the women. It ain't the men no more. The women gone bad. The women's gone bad. It ain't the men's now. It's the women done gone bad.
You gonna flip the script on us?
Yeah, it's the women done gone bad.
You a woman yourself.
I'm a woman myself, but I don't do half the things I see these women do now.
They don't care no more.
Well, that's when the men don't respect them. That's why. Let me tell you something, Amber. You got to give a man respect to get respect.
How about you help me find a husband?
It ain't the oldest, it ain't the youngest. It's the treatment.
Mm-hmm.
It's not the oldest, Amber.
Not the youngest.
It's not the good-looking one, Amber. It's not the one got money.
They ain't the one that keep their hair dyed instead of letting it go on great. It ain't which one it is, it's how they treat you. It's the treatment. You know what I'm saying? It's the treatment. Coles commercial, you know what I'm saying? And we don't even know what's in Coles. We was in Coles the other day when we had something like Coles, but it wasn't exactly Coles, but it was a clothing store for women, but it had fake
Or turn to Brother Mark Randy.
and watches and wallets.
100, South Africa. Amen. Like these plants I got up here.
That's right.
They look beautiful, don't they?
Yes.
But they just as phony. They're fake. Now, when I go to the Caribbean, I see real plants like this.
That's right.
All year long. You know, and being that I can't bring the real plants here, you know, different stores like Lowe's and Home Depot around spring and summer, you see real plants like this.
Right.
But you know, it'd be high maintenance to maintain all these plants.
That's right.
So I said, I know what I do. I get hypocrite plants.
That's right.
Now, those plants
which my heavenly Father hath not planted.
God didn't plant these.
That's right.
I want you to get this, worshipers.
That's right.
Because if you're not a true worshiper, you're just like these.
That's right.
Churches are a form of flower garden.
Oh, yes.
God is the husbandman.
That's right.
And the preacher must have divine gardening tools.
The preacher gotta be the vine. This God, this Christ, this God, this Adam. The preacher gotta be the vine, not divine, but the vine, because I'm the vine, this God, and the husbandman is my Father. You know what I'm saying? So when I say I'm going back to my Father and I die, I'm gonna be born again as my father Adam. You know what I'm saying? This God's us. Jesus. Spelt that way. G-Z-U-Z. America, that's Jerry. You know what I'm saying? Jerica. Carla and Jerry's the grandson. Little honey boy. You know what I'm saying? Little Tupac. You know what I'm saying? Jackson.
And must be able to give the plant food, which is the word of the Lord.
That's right.
That the people of God may flourish and be nourished and grow.
That's it.
Plants need water and sunlight. Are you getting what I'm telling you?
That's right.
We, the church, which are the planting of the Lord, need water and God's light.
God's light.
The water that we need is the Holy Ghost, for the Bible said, this speak ye of the Spirit.
No. You don't get y'all water that way. Y'all water come from the inside. Y'all water come from crying and, you know what I'm saying, to make somebody better, you whoop their ass. To keep them from talking, whoop their ass. You know what I'm saying? But God's way is love, you know what I'm saying? Make a man feel sorry for the things he do, because ain't nothing wrong with going no club dancing. You did it, Pastor. At home or wherever with your wife and kids. You know what I'm saying? If you didn't, you messed yourself up with the devil. Eloped and married him somewhere down the line, because love is dancing, and David did it too. Saul did it too. And then jealousy and envy though. You know what I'm saying? That's when you mess over somebody you know you shouldn't have messed with. And I said, keep your hands off my anointed people. So that's my children of God. You know what I'm saying? Michael, the archangel, shouldn't have to go through what he had to do at the hands of his daddy. You know what I'm saying? And he testified that from hell, you so call it, this heaven, where my mama walked out that body. Don't have to be her no more. You know what I'm saying? Now he again, Michael the archangel, the art, just like Freddie say. You got one Freddie Jackson look one way, and you got one look like Prince Rogers Nelson, Prince, Purple Rain. You know what I'm saying? One look like Tuffy, one look like, you know what I'm saying, Tough Heaterman. He the man, you know what I'm saying? But God Adam is the, you know what I'm saying, am that ad is. You know what I'm saying? I say my name, I am that I am. So I am is am. That is my am. That I am. Now Eve was just the first day. So you really don't need to teach us nothing else after that, pal. Repent.
Which they would receive, because the Holy Ghost have not yet been given, because Jesus have not yet been glorified. And
you a lie. I was over Lazarus' house talking to Lazarus after he died, and I gave the parable about, you know, all that stuff. So Jesus been gone. Pops goes is Enoch and enough now, because 365 days is 1,000 years a day and 1,000 days a year. You call it whatever you want to call it, and with your loud mouth, this God. Yeah. Make some money off the man that y'all seen on the side of the road in the rain again. That golden man. And ain't nobody trying to be perfect or trying to say y'all ain't. So don't judge me, I ain't judging y'all. You ain't never heard me judge a man or woman. I just
unlock the world's largest, most liquid financial market with Forex.com.
So
Forex or
made a movie, came to see me. Then
You are a very
movie
sweet person.
When you left.
This is what I'm picking up
Left the
for
door
this
open
particular
when you
energy.
left.
And you had people, because of your sweetness, that decided that they can run a wool over your eyes, come at you any type of way, get in a ring with you to fight, do all type of stuff to you because they felt like you were too sweet or you were too nice, and that they can push your buttons and run over you until they found out the hard way. And God don't want you to even worry about these people no more. He doesn't.
You know,
there's a lot of wicked people on this earth. And these wicked people that came for you in this type of matter, in this type of manner, in this type of way, they will pay.
One man, so that's the one they.
And when I say pay, they are going to pay for what they did to you.
Better me in that category.
They thought being wicked was right, more righteous than you being sweet and a good person. And God made you sweet for a reason, because that's your personality and that's who you are. And I don't mean sweet as in, oh, you're a member of the alphabet community. When I mean sweet, if you're a guy watching this video, what I mean is you are a nice, sweet person. You don't get over on others. You do things the correct way.
I can't say on the other side and put myself in a deal.
Mess with other people and do evil things to people. You work hard for where you at, and you try to live a life of drama-free. You try to live a drama-free lifestyle without messing with others. But for some reason, this triggers other people that you're like that. And people with these demonic spirits and being wicked, they like coming for people like you because you're anointed in that way. And you're of the light, and you shine in a bright light against their wickedness and their demonic ways. And they can't stand you for that. These people can't stand that you're a good person and that you don't play no games. These people can't stand that you're not stooping to their level and you decided to let God fight your battles because of it. These wicked people thought they was going to get away for so long, They thought they was going to continue to get away and prosper over you while they're doing evil things towards you, treating you like you're inconsiderate and that like you're nobody, and that they're going to get away with it. That's literally what people be thinking. But the Bible speaks against that. There will be no rest for the wicked. And the wealth of the wicked is in store for the righteous as well. That's another scripture verse. The wicked think that they're going to be in position of power forever.
They
think that
come down.
them
That's why I
being
gave y'all
wicked
$18 million
means
so
that they're
Mr.
blessed.
J can have him and Dollar.
When all they're
Dollar
doing
can
is
keep that 21 and
reaping up curses
my man
for
Joel
themselves
Osteen keep his hundreds
because
and
they
hundreds
choose to
and
be
hundreds
wicked
and hundreds of millions
and refuse
that
to
he got,
repent
billions
of
that
their
he
evil
got.
deeds.
They can keep it, man.
This
I
is
don't
what
care
these
nothing about
people
that. This
don't realize.
like brass, y'all. This
You can't go through your
John
life
Slav,
doing
this
wicked
Adam
things to
Jackson.
good people, sweet people like you, and then expect to
Ain't no
sleep
more
well at night
ballroom for
and nothing
me,
to
you know
happen
what
to
I'm saying,
them.
after that
These people are
last tournament.
delusional. That's why God's sending them a strong delusion.
You remember how long that's been?
In the book of Revelation, it
Mattress
talks
Mac
about
paid
how he sends a
$5,000
strong
to
delusion
walk with
to wicked
Michael
sinful
Jordan and
people.
play golf with
They
him.
think that
Shit.
their sins and their
That's when
wickedness
Shaq got up and said, man,
will
I can't
nothing
wait to
happen
meet
to
you. You know what I'm saying? And that was number
that
Robert
they are
Franklin and
okay
Ellis Whitebody
doing that
and Ethan
when
Clark
it's not
helping
okay.
him out.
It's not okay with
Before
God,
me and
the
Ethan
Heavenly
became
Father.
Roosevelt, Edison, and Causey and Cosby.
Hello YouTube. Welcome back to my channel. Let's go ahead and get into another collective tarot reading for you guys today. This one is going to not be faceless. And the message that I am receiving for you guys today, let's get that off the camera. What a beautiful view in the back. Very beautiful for this video. And with that being said, the message that I'm getting for you guys is there is hope at the end of the rainbow. There is something here that you could be going through and you could be feeling like your world is colliding. You just went through one of the biggest lessons yet. You have gained wisdom, maturity, and a new sense of direction in your life. As you guys see in the title, I am also going to add a vlog, a crumble cookie vlog. I know I have not posted on here as much as I wanted to this month. And if you want to stay around for that vlog, that will be at the end of this video. I believe it was the 28th, the 27th, or the 25th to the 30th, I think, for crumble. But yes, I get helper energy, healer energy, healers watching, people who like to help people, but you feel naive. Like you feel like you couldn't see something, but you need to know that is not your fault. Confusion comes from darker forces. Confusion comes from an energy that doesn't feel right. Okay, and spirit really, yeah, the magician, like manipulation. Do not feel bad if you were manipulated, right? No, it's not a weakness, and also it's not a weakness showing your emotions. You know, that nonchalantness, that acting like something doesn't bother you, especially for my feminines here, that's actually blocking your feminine energy. When you feel the need to cry, okay? If it comes up, try, depending on the setting, depending on where you're at, excuse me. This is a message for someone here. Do not block that, okay? It doesn't matter if you get called sensitive. It doesn't matter what people, literally, it does not matter what people say. When your life is divine, least of your worries. There are things with the human eye, as in very spiritual things that we cannot see, that try to work to get you to not show your light. And once that gets shown to you, which I do feel like it has gotten shown to you guys, that this is bigger. Spiritual warfare is bigger than a evil eye of gossip. God. When you experience this level of intensity of lessons, okay, and you experience these almost paranormal, okay, I know it's scary to some people, but hey, but outworldly kind of things happening, like, well, why did that sickness happen? But you're healthy. Why did a mental breakdown happen, but you went to 8 to 10 years of therapy? 5 years, 3 years. It's bigger, you guys. When you have a light within you, I cannot describe to you guys the way this energy works. So what have you learned? I mean, you have learned true protection. You have taught somebody a lesson near you. If somebody was working in this energy towards you, I'm getting the reversal. Spirit was saying for reversal, somebody wants to be honest with you. Karma also hits somebody's.
One time we was on the way to Madisonville to, go halfway and meet the kids, mama. And before we left, we was passing the Angleton Municipal Airport. It's supposed to be just for your small passenger planes, little 3 and 4, 5-seater, 10-seater passenger planes. But then a private jet might be able to land now because it wasn't, the runway ain't that long. When Michael Jackson came, that's where they brought him. Well, they brought him to Vanderbilt Lake. And Vanderbilt Lake was damn sure country. That's where Mr. Usher go up at. But anyway, well, Mr. Usher had a runway at his house. Shit, we went up in there from behind Mr. Usher's house. She just open that goddamn gate and she'd leave that barn, bring the plane out the barn, open up that gate. Shit, it's a runway out there, you know what I'm saying? It's even a runway as a pier out in Matagorda, you know what I'm saying? He took us in and went down like he was gonna land on it, but we didn't land on it. And you know what I'm saying? And there was a plane, a 747 in the air, finna crash or land on that runway in Angleton. And I didn't think it was big enough for that kind of plane. But it was just above like 3 planes. You know what I'm saying? Like 3 planes on top of each other. But on the one was hovering on the third one's place. And then just think of another one below it and another one below that, then hitting the ground and blowing up. And then think of a time when you had to rent a Lincoln Continental from that airport. And then the woman had to go in and stay about 30 minutes to an hour to do the business to get the car to go to Florida that you didn't go to, that you didn't have no plans to go to. But me, you, and the kids on the way to Madisonville to meet your real wife and the kid's mama. You know what I'm saying? Your ex-wife and your kid's mama. Now, that plane finna blow up, but since you and them kids was right there, y'all got to pass the plane up in the air and then go down the road all the way past Angleton, the big bridge and all that without blowing up, you know what I'm saying? And then, you know what I'm saying, you was able to see that plane in the air same way, like it had pause. Somebody pushed pause, like going from from rewind to fast forward, you know what I'm saying? And then from fast forward to rewind, and then it disappeared. And then as soon as you got to Houston on 610, a car came out of nowhere and flipped upside down, killing everything in it, and slid from like going 100 miles an hour in a 15 mile an hour traffic jam. And it passed us up like the next lane. and didn't hit the back of my truck and kill me and my kid. Then on the way back, Jeremy and Champ had to go to town to get some gas because we ran out of gas. After seeing a girl have a wreck trying to go back to college in Huntsville. You know what I'm saying? And where we went to school, Ephraim. And then, you know what I'm saying? They went to get the gas at Buc-ee's. And on the way back, seen a snake. And took off running. You know what I'm saying? They say they almost left the gas, but they didn't. They brought the gas. We made it back to Buc-ee's, filled up, because we had money, and then went home that night. And that was a messed up one, because we could have died a whole bunch of times in that situation.
Ass real bad with a tower. Certain things, you know.
And thank you for putting that tower back. It ain't a big tower, but it is.
You really a bad driver, or was something just
Dallas, Texas. So
you know, like these kind of things.
That might have been where we was.
Diagnoses that don't make sense.
So we ain't here no more.
And once it really hits everybody's head here, you know you have to.
And when them people took that $3,000 down payment from my daughter,
and that is where the spiritual journey actually ends up happening. That's where you see people
and wanted his money back in the car.
Get out of the lifestyle that they were once in before.
Took the money back in the car.
And I feel like exactly
I said I was God,
where you're
and
going
he called
next
the police.
is not only a
didn't
stepping
show
stone,
up,
but I get almost this energy of
and faded away in my face on the internet. And then that's when I see
leaving a print on this earth. And some of you guys,
sentiment.
Yeah, like some of you guys, like your creativity, like you guys have this very creative energy within you, but observe who it is that you're giving your sexual energy to. You know, it's very spiritual, collective, and you guys see it. Where's the collective energy at? I'm gonna get a vocal part with this reading. Wow, yeah.
Drink Uncle Pig without all that.
Pulled this card last night, and Archangel Gabriel told me to speak.
Good orange juice, Barton's real good.
Archangel Gabriel is the protector of using your voice.
The Kool-Aid orange juice, you know, the one in the card.
Okay.
Barton's card.
Okay. Where's the collective's energy at with them hearing this message? Where are they at? Wow. Hear the age. A lot of you guys need to hear this. And this came in, I believe, a really in divine timing for you guys. And I do feel here with broken heart. Okay, not only did something hurt, it hurts when you realize somebody's betraying you. It hurts when you realize that somebody was just trying to take your energy for their own creativity. It hurts to be used. But that trauma or that something that you, whatever it is that you've experienced, gives you so much wisdom. And I feel like you guys just want to heal it. I feel like this broken heart can make anything for you guys.
You made him talk to him a couple times.
Where, you know, Healer of the Ages. Let's read the book for you guys.
You didn't meet Tyrone. You met Tyrone Jr. Seeing your dad and mom.
Okay.
That was Tyrell's parents before
Health
Tyrell
and
moved into your house.
vitality. Okay. The powerful being brings the force of ancient wisdom and profound healing. The light of divine consciousness pours from his hands and his heart flowing to you with love and powerful intention. So this amazing entity is now with you, bringing resolution to physical, mental, and emotional ills, helping to unblock stuck energy and to bring your life force back. You may have felt this strong presence recently, or you may just be opening up to wonderful sensations now. You can call upon this miraculous transformation wherever you need the vitality, balance, or renewal. Know that the deepest level on an important healing is taking place. So what is it that you guys have learned?
Thank you for saying.
You know, what is it that you guys have learned?
Look in that mirror and see me like Maria.
This loss.
Now when you see some of that, that's Maria.
Hurts.
Money, mom.
And you're not a villain. You're not a bad person.
The Uncle Wish.
For going through manipulation.
You
are
saved
from.
Because I was married and had some kids.
A lot of
been righteous
years
all
of
that time.
hell.
You know.
Okay.
And Chilo said,
And Spirit saying to say it like that.
Jackson.
Yeah.
My best father.
What is the lesson that they've learned?
And son too.
Beautiful message, collective. Wow, the Ten of Pentacles. So the Ten of Pentacles. So your sense of security for your future. Yeah.
Jesus.
Like, you know, it's no more games. It's no more like just.
What is it? Emmanuel. Jesus.
You know, just doing things for the heck of it.
On the top.
This is a very locked-in energy with the Ten of Pentacles, and it's very.
When you say you are God.
The sense of security that you need for yourself.
Right there, Shannon Barner was on.
Earth
right there,
North Nodes here watching. Earth signs. A lot of Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn.
Then when I would let Tyrone hear.
It's not meant to be easy. Clarify the Ten of Pentacles. For what have they learned now? Clarify that for me. For them.
So T90 heard it.
For us.
And said his girlfriend died in LA.
Yeah.
Just
like
he and me preach.
You know, what is this you're going to do next? And you will feel a major respect come towards you because this wisdom is gained through experience. And the pain that has to come with this is heartbreaking but also very healing. And I feel you are going to such a beautiful direction of new support, of relationships getting better, and you have also triggered somebody else's healing. Okay, they don't want to get karma anymore.
And everybody don't need nobody.
If somebody was doing harsh things behind the scenes, cheating, lying, backstabbing, you know, this kind of
grandmother's son,
Tower is like figuring out. You guys ever see those things on social media where people will post and say that their best friend is sleeping with their boyfriend? It is like that kind of pain, like that level of betrayal. Or you figure out that somebody has been stealing money. You know, this is, I'm getting real life situations from people. Okay.
Scaffold builders. You know what I'm saying? We couldn't put ball and make.
Yeah, but I mean, you don't have to feel naive. You guys are such beautiful beings, and yes, you guys just deserve the world and more, and you will heal. Let's get advice.
Cat cracker.
What a beautiful message.
And Adam had
door to spirit. So not only has your door to spirit open, but new doors have opened for you. You are now moving in a new direction. You are now moving with intention. And I see just so many beautiful doors opening. You have more spirit guides with you now. And some of you guys don't know what that means.
So that's some gave away in there. And it was just a few brothers, my daddy friends.
The thinking woman, okay. I feel like there was also a financial blockage here that's pretty much over. Your destiny is now shown to you. And you are balanced and karmic justice is here. So thank you guys so much for watching, collective. I hope this message reached you at the lick of time, the right timing.
And using the chip and hammer to
till next time.
Grind all that
check out the vlog.
Chip and hammer all that shit out.
The next clip.
And then, because that was their job, but then it was my job because they were too old to keep up with me, and they would sleep most of the time. And I would wail them when they would sleep, and I would be asleep if I could, when they would, you know, chipping that stuff out. But they always ask me that I need help, or I always ask them that they need help. I'm chipping and welding for $13.50 when other people was making $14.50. When I was making $14.50. So I told them, man, I'll make $12.50, and I supposed to make $13.50 with the rest of these welders. And I made, and the superintendent made the form and give it to them. They doing what they do, give it to them. And they crew was doing the same thing. White dudes was all the crap we used to have mixed with the welder. And the welder was doing the same thing I do. But they didn't like that, what they seen on TV, probably. And gave me some help. Archie just didn't want to be no pipe fitter. He thought he was too dumb. He couldn't learn the math. And they would play with him by sending him to get a pipe stretcher. No, we can't stretch no pipe. That's a 6-inch pup.
What is today?
Pipe stretcher. Better be a goddamn pipe cutter. Damn, I can't even think of my pipe cutter. Damn torch. 6-inch pipe, something. I don't know, pipe cut. See that?
I don't know. Maybe.
But that was safety. I went to school for John, not welding or pipe fit. I ain't gotta be no pipe fit or welder for you. You know what I'm saying? I'm supposed to just be a welder.
It's like a small fruity pebble. I think I might add this into my video. I've had this one before. This one's super young.
She got stones that look good. I don't know, that don't look like no stone. That look like something else. But that's my daughter's age, just doing some niche and make carpet pictures. That's my girl right there. Let me see what my sister-in-law was saying now. Her husband passed a while. I don't think her husband passed.
Why are you not investing in tax liens? No, seriously. Why are you not investing?
Because, man, I don't steal from people.
How y'all doing? I hope you're doing okay.
That's how people got this
Checking
one
my
problem,
sound
tax
settings.
lien.
As always. And the show is already started.
They go, which one was that, Dad?
Anyway, the one that's always making all that noise in his deck.
That's what I need. Both them
Decker
dogs.
gets
Dad.
vocal.
Need two dogs like that. Brother and sister.
But anyway, how y'all doing?
No,
I'm gonna start out
brother and
with
sister.
young
Not
lady.
brother and sister. No brother and sister. Just a girl and a
I've
boy.
been missing.
Two
I
different
was
things.
missing yesterday. I apologize for
When I
that, but
meet
yesterday
him, I
was
don't
just a
care how they
day.
get it.
It was just a day of day. It was a day.
They know they family.
I've been having a lot of days like that. I think I have my
fussing
friend
at
said
a
I have a very low threshold for frustration at this juncture. But I do. So I try to, but that's important to know. That's important to know that there's only a little space between me being fine and me losing it. See, if I know that, I take 30% off
them kids,
of
mama
whatever
and
comes in my way. Like if I have a relative call and she says something,
I don't know what did, done her on her lunch break or,
and my low
he ain't dealing
threshold
with you or the kid.
for
Because you don't
frustration
deal with nobody.
in this
You Richard
particular
James,
season of my life.
Craig, Robert, and Black.
So anyway, I also want to talk about the acquisition of information. Some young lady, she was so sweet. We ended up talking about menopause last time, right? And we were laughing, and a couple of ladies were laughing in the comments too
I
about,
like the way you say
their
that. Men are pause.
experiences
Men will pause. Goddamn.
in the jungles of womanhood. What goes on? What goes on? All the fights you have with your husband about turning the heat down. But anyway, she wrote, she said she had a few symptoms. She says, oh my goodness, it's so great to know what it is. You don't know what it is. I'm a judge. I happen to have gone through menopause. A lot of people go through menopause, but there's a lot of reasons, a lot of things that can cause menopausal symptoms. So I don't want you to go to the doctor.
Like trying to hit on a judge. You know you ain't supposed to be hitting on no judge. Boy, I told you ain't no man in
interesting, or if they're on a show you like, you listen to guys in sports
eloping up there, man. They eloping up there, man. When you look at the sun, that's shit shining because we elope, man.
You gotta understand.
Evolving.
Just because somebody does something
well
in one arena doesn't mean it's not necessarily horizontal. Now the intellect can go horizontally and all over the place, but your expertise is in one place or another. And we should talk all the time about what's going on and what's happening.
But some people paying with that, some people paying with that, some people taking it when they get out from that.
That's all I'm trying to say. Everybody out here, I remember I was watching this thing, and oh, that's a bar, oh, that's a gym. And everybody's looking to look cute, you know, gyms and bars, you know. Most things are complex. So if you got down into a gym or a bar, you're probably missing a few nuances. That's all I'm trying to say. Not that I don't like to drop a cute phrase here or there, but I do want to own my limitations. Do you see what I'm saying? I want to own my limitations.
And you know what I'm saying? You can't own, some things, you know what I'm saying? But limitations, yeah, but not minimum wage. I don't need to own minimum wage. But limitations, I need to own a few limitations, but not too many limitations. You know what I'm saying? The limitations, is really, calling us to, what is that, Daddy? When it's calling you to it. Not a habit, but habit forming. What's that? What other word for it? Desiring not. Yeah, but they can desire you that way too. Deserve you that way too. But it's craving, you know what I'm saying? Temptation, Daddy. That's the word I'm looking for. When you got, things that you can't, really have, you know what I'm saying?
And the reason I got on owning my limitations because I got a comment from a dude.
You know what I'm saying?
And it's interesting. The comments I get from men are different. And I guess they should be different because they're men. But it's just, there's a sense of, I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe I'm misreading it. If I'm misreading it, let me know. I haven't shared all the things that I've gotten, so some of the things that I've gotten may have skewed my vision, may have adjusted my lean. And we're going to talk about my lean in a minute. But before we do, you said this. I had a post where I was talking about my mother's rules, and someone said, what do you do when the book is wrong? Do you still go by the book?
Now, what do you do when the book wrong? Now, Mama, you judge that. You Rebecca Murphy now. You Rebecca Murphy. Look like Rebecca James right now, but you Rebecca Murphy right now.
What we write next. Or what we say.
The book wrong, Mama. You didn't write the book, did you? But she did. The one talking, she did. Judy did. Judy Pointer did. Adam Pointer wife.
Reason often
Adam
beliefs
Pointer,
that
big
we
brother,
had on
grandfather, way up there.
Tenable.
Dad is dad,
in year 25. Now see, I mixed my metaphor. Year 1, year
A. Before he talked to
year
mama or Annie or
I watched World
daughter-in-law or granddaughter-in-law.
But anyway,
would have to pause.
That's where I got to see from. But anyway, so the book will necessarily be wrong about some things, but that's the whole point of I give you examples.
Williams, my Sharon L.
Mother or I got to the rules.
Yes, ma'am. I got that Jackson. You know what I'm saying? Samuel, I got that head. I got
what
that.
you believe is the value of the
I got that. You know what I'm saying?
There will
Troy
always be
got
different
that.
rules.
Mama
will change.
Hazel and Mama Martha.
I'm still spouting the same stuff now than I was then. Means some of it stuck. But it doesn't mean it all stuck. And I'll tell you what it
is. Because there's a lot of people thinking now.